Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. If you are new here, thank you so much for joining us. If you are returning, you already know it. You are fabulous. All right, guys, so today's video, this is another Dollar Tree fall DIYs video. I have got some super cool DIYs coming up, so let's just jump right in. Okay, guys, for this first one and my absolute favorite from the entire video, I have got 4 things of spackling from the Dollar Tree. I also picked up 2 of these canvases from Five Below. These canvases are a 16 by 24, I think, something like that. They're pretty good size. Now, the first thing I did was obviously unwrap my canvases, get those ready to go, and then I'm going to take that spackling, empty all 4 packages of it out into a bowl. That way I can kind of mix it up, get it to the consistency that I'm wanting it at. Anyway, so I just added water and mixed and mixed and mixed and mixed. I was kind of going for more like a thick paste almost. Anyways, if it's too dry, it just kind of flakes off. It's not going to stick to the canvas as well. So it needs to have a little bit of moisture in it. That way it will actually stick to the canvas. Now, once I had it like I wanted it, I smeared some out onto the canvas. Now, I just put it out on there and then just began to kind of smear it around with my hands. I did wear gloves while doing this. It seemed to be a little easier with the gloves on. The rubber texture from the gloves kind of helps to spread this spackling. Anyways, I just spread it. I also used my Cricut tool to kind of straighten it out, but you want to have that texture. So the more texture, the better, actually. So I just played around with this until it looked like I wanted it. I was going for pumpkins, so I would shape out the shape of a pumpkin and then kind of shape out the shape of the stem. Just really having a good time with this, you guys. That is the best part about this. You literally get to mix up spackling, get it all over your hands, put it everywhere. It's a blast. I'm telling you, everybody needs to try the spackling paint job. I'm telling you. Anyways, once I had it like I wanted it, I sat it out and let it dry. Now, I let this dry overnight, guys. Once it had dried, I took my sanding block and I just simply went over the top of it very carefully, just to knock off any rough edges. I then used some spray paint that I picked up at Lowe's. It is the Magnolia Home Chalk Spray Paint in the color Ella Rose. Now, the only reason I grabbed this spray paint is because they had it marked down to like $3 a can, and that is very cheap compared to what it normally is. So anyways, but I love the color that it turned these canvases into, you guys. It is such a pale pink, and it's just such a pretty color. I love it. I'm doing a lot of like pale pink and beige and off-white in my fall decor. So I think that this is absolutely going to be perfect. And you'll see here in just a second. See, you can tell that it's a little bit pink. It's not a lot, but it's just a little bit pink, and that's just perfect. I absolutely love this. Now, I made sure to get all the way around my canvas. I want to get it all the sides, completely cover this. I went like side to side, making sure that I got it down in all the little nooks and crannies of my pumpkins. And that's all I did to this, you guys. This was so much fun to do, and I think they turned out fantastic. You guys have to try this out. You've got to let me know what you think about these in the comments. I absolutely love them. Guys, I would like to take a minute to thank today's sponsor, Joy Mop. So Joy Mop is a squeeze flat mop and bucket system. It has 2 chambers. It has a 360 rotating head, microfiber cloths, and no splashing. Guys, this thing is so neat. Now, we've seen one like this similar on my channel, but this is like the Mac Daddy of those types of mops. This dude is like super heavy duty. It is very nice, and I really enjoyed using it. So the first thing I did was vacuum. Okay, so I just wanted you guys to get a little look at the floor before I use the Joy Mop. So I was gonna show you guys, I'm gonna mop just a small section here just to show y'all how easy it is to use this little mop. But I wanted to show you that it's also effective because this is by my back door. This is where the dogs come in and out, and there are literally like footprints, for heaven's sakes. So I have already swept, or vacuumed. I vacuumed all the floor. See, like that. Yes. Okay, so I have already vacuumed the floor. I am now ready to mop. So I just wanted to show you guys what it was looking like. We're gonna put some stuff in the mop and get this dude going. All right, now let's get to mopping, guys. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys just how this works. So as you can see there, it's got a max full line. So I'm gonna put some hot water in it, like super hot water, in the wash side. And then we have the dry side to clean the mop head. So let me get some water in here. I'm gonna put just a little bit of like cleaner in it, and we're gonna get to mopping.
Y'all look. Dang! It picks up good. Wow, okay. Check it out. Oh my gosh.
You guys, this mop and bucket system is very cool. It's got a scraper that removes hair and dust, a double scraper blades that squeeze water out efficiently. It also has a flathead mop with 360 rotation, auto rebound, and it comes with 3 washable microfiber mop heads. Would you guys look at that? It looks so good. Whew, I'm out of breath, but it looks really good. This thing works great. I have no complaints whatsoever. Like, I'm out of breath, you guys. Anyways, I really do like this mop. Like, I think it is neat that you can get the suds and stuff on it, and then you get that off into there, and that like collects the dirty water or whatever. Anyways, I just think it is really a cool concept. Super easy to put together. It comes with 2 extra cleaning pads. That's super nice. They do come off. They're just Velcroed on. Throw it in the washing machine. You're good to go. Very cool. Guys, you could do so many different things with this mop. Like, you could do your walls. You could actually clean your windows with this mop. This is just a very good mop. The link will be in the description box, so you guys be sure and go check it out. Alrighty, for this next one, I have got some of these little shelf sitter pumpkins that I picked up at the Dollar Tree. These are nice and chunky. I really like those pumpkins. And then I've also got these gorgeous window clings that I also picked up at the Dollar Tree. Now, the first thing I did was take my little scraper from like my Cricut scraper, and I scraped off what I could of the paper. Guys, it was not coming off though. I was having a hard time. So I saw on Crafts by Caitlin, her wet down a paper towel and lay it over the top of her paper, and then it just came off like butter, for heaven's sakes. So that's what I did. I just used a towel instead of a paper towel, and it did work. Now, on the places where I was able to get the majority of that top layer off, it came off very easy, but that last layer was super hard to get, or that first layer was super hard to get. Anyways, I had got them so wet, you guys, from getting that paper off that it was going to take me 2 days before they dried out. So I was like, forget it. I'm just going to flip them over and use the back. So I used my heat gun and got off all of the stickers. I then grabbed my sanding block and sanded down those areas just to get off any of that residue that was left behind with the glue. Now, I'm going to be painting all of the pumpkins with Antique White by Apple Barrel. It is acrylic paint. It's a matte acrylic paint, and I really like it. I added in some copper just to give these pumpkins a highlight and a little bit of dimension. I painted all of the stems. Now, I just wanted some little pumpkins to sit around on like my fireplace, and I thought that these would be perfect. So I grabbed my window clings. I actually grabbed a different set of window clings than the ones I showed you in the beginning, but I liked these better. So I grabbed these little ones from the Dollar Tree, and I added some Aleene's tacky glue to the back of one of the little rainbows. They are so, so cute, you guys. I love these so much. Oh, and it says fall in love. Oh, it's just too cute. I love it. I also added that Aleene's tacky glue over the top of this little window cling just to help it kind of dull down any shininess that there may be and make sure that it was good and stuck. Guys, these were so, so simple, and they are so customizable. Too cute. All right, guys, last but not least, but definitely another fun DIY. I have a tray from the Dollar Tree along with 2 of their easels, each of which was $1.25 a piece. Now, I took my antique wax by Waverly and I stained each of my pieces with it. I would just paint it on and then wipe it back down with a paper towel. Totally looks fantastic. I love the color that it leaves your wood. And these stained up really, really well. All the pieces did. I did do it up top and bottom of the tray because I wasn't sure if the bottom of the tray would show or not. So I went ahead and did that. Now, I'm going to be gluing these 2 easels together. So the best way that I could figure out to do this was to add some hot glue along the outside edge of the like kickstand part of it, if you will, and then add the other kickstand together. I then tightened them up really tight, like tighten as tight as, tight as I could get them. Anyways, and glued them together. Very, very simple. How cool is that? Like you've got a swing set, more or less. So I took some nautical rope from the Dollar Tree and I'm going to be using it to attach this tray. Now I wasn't sure exactly how to do this at first. I played around with the rope for a little while just to figure out the right placement. And I'm still not sure if I did it just exactly correctly, but we got the job done either way. So what I did was loop it through the handle and then loop my rope back through that. You can see there, okay? And then we're going to take those 2 pieces and glue those across the top. So I'm going to loop it through and then pull my rope up through that loop. Super simple. Now, just to attach it up top, I just used some hot glue. Super simple. Once again, like this was so easy to make, you guys. And it's so big. Like that's the thing. It's like a really good size DIY. And it turns out so pretty. I love it. It's just different. It was something fun to put together. So I love it. Now, once I had my rope glued into place, I felt like it looked unfinished. You could kind of see the raw edges of the rope. So what I did was take some twine from the Dollar Tree, the very thin twine from the Dollar Tree, and I just wrapped it around this loop just to cover up any of that raw edge that was left behind and to make this look more put together. So I just crisscrossed the twine, wrapped it around the end of the rope that was hanging down, and then I would crisscross it across the top and then wrap it back around the other side of the rope that was hanging down. If none of that makes sense, me trying to tell y'all, but surely to goodness, you guys can see what I'm doing here. Now, this is where I say I'm not sure that I did this project like efficiently, because there has to be a better way to connect these two where you don't see all of this nonsense. But either way, I still think it turned out really cute. I don't think anybody's going to be looking at it and going, oh my gosh, like the top of that looks weird. You know, I just don't think anybody's going to be checking it out that hard. So I left it as it was. I added in a floral. Guys, I got this pick at Walmart and it was $3, like $2.97. And look at how big it is. Like that's one pick. It's got 2 pumpkins on it. A thing of berries, a little bit of hydrangea, and then all kinds of eucalyptus. And it was about $3. So be sure you check out Walmart for your florals for fall. I also added in some of the little tiny pumpkins that you can get like on the little package from the Dollar Tree. And then I grabbed some of the burlap pumpkins. I thought those would be cute. Those would kind of play off of the nautical rope. It would, you know, about the same color. So anyways, I just played around with this until I got it like I wanted it. And I think it turned out so stinking pretty. Like it's different and I absolutely love it. I made myself a front porch swing. That's what I'm calling it. All right, guys, that is it for today. I hope that you have enjoyed these DIYs. I absolutely had a blast doing these. I'm telling y'all, that plaster project with the pumpkins was absolutely the funnest project I've ever done. I swear. I love it. I think it turned out fantastic too. So I hope that y'all have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for being with me today, and y'all have a blessed day.